good? Matt Clark here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing on this amazing Tuesday? I'm doing good. My girl's doing great, and my family's doing good. I hope each and every one of you are doing good. I want to say thank you to each one of my 2,550 subscribers. It means the world to me. If you could please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that bell notification button, and if you could share with somebody on social media, that would be amazing. There's a PayPal option if you'd like to help, donate, and support the channel. So let's talk about motivation. What motivates you? Right now, it's difficult to say. You know, right now, I think it's just the people that I love, because there's not a whole lot going on in this world that's positive and really uplifting, with the coronavirus and my work starting to implement forced mask wearing. And like when the cases are going down, I don't understand it. It's super annoying to me. But because I now have people that I love, people that rely on me, that created purpose. And I also put myself out there for the YouTube channel, right? Which created purpose. And it also created accountability, and there was a point in my life where I would just sit around and just expect my whole entire existence to be a social life, to be a party, to go over to friends' houses every day. I'd get mad at people if they wouldn't come out and chill. But over time, you slowly just get worn out more and more and more. And it really dulls the bulb in your brain. It really just takes all the ambition out of your soul. You don't want to be like that. Having no drive, having no focus creates a criminal. So everybody needs to live. Everybody needs to be able to support themselves financially. But if you don't create the lane for yourself to do that legitimately, then you're obviously going to have to rob, steal, do what you have to do, sell drugs, because you need to live as well, and nothing comes for free. So, over the years of prison that I did, because believe me, I did years of prison. I took college courses, I listened to lifers, I listened to people that had done lots of time. And I took it in that none of them are happy. None of them are satisfied. And a lot of them, their growth has been stunted, especially the guys that are older, that you see, they're not doing life, but they've been in prison. They're like 70 years old doing 3, 4, and 5 year bits. Their growth is stunted. They're like a 25-year-old in a 70-year-old body. Like I said, farting in healthcare and acting like crazy people. Old grandpa kind of guys. So I just looked around and really started getting disappointed with myself. I felt like I was blinded. For the longest time, I let the sheer fact that I had a good reputation and I was able to do a lot of what I wanted on the street allow it to corrupt my brain and convince me that this is some good way to live. And I never had any ambition. I never tried to create a lane for myself. Like I said, I'm just now getting my license. I just, in the last year, got my first credit card. I never even tried to do anything except rob, steal, and get by the lazy way. But now, what motivates me is the people that I love. What motivates me is staying out of prison so I'm not locked away if one of my family members dies, like one of my parents dies. Because to me, that would be unforgivable on myself. Also, I started working, and working obviously creates motivation and purpose. And when you start making legitimate money and you start seeing this money come in and you're able to support yourself without having to worry about where that money came from, and are you going to get arrested for that money, and are you going to lose what you bought with that money? Because that's a big reality. A lot of guys don't realize that. You do crime. You sell dope, whatever it is that you do to make money. If they come get you and arrest you and have proof that that's how you made your money, that's all gone. It's all gone. And it's all lying in their pocket. Find something that interests you. That's what you had to do. For me, it was YouTube. For me, it was speaking to people and trying to motivate and inspire people to change, because I know that I've been through more than most people. You know, if I printed out everything that's happened to me in my life, there's most people haven't gone through all that. And I'm not asking for anybody to feel sorry for me because I don't feel sorry for me. I believe like it created me. It created the strong person that I am today, which I would say when I was younger I wasn't strong. Sure, my image was strong. My reputation was that of somebody who is strong. But was I really? What was I doing? Nothing. I wasn't leading shit. I wasn't creating anything. I was simply loafing and freeloading. Worse than freeloading because I wasn't just taking advantage of somebody. I was actually stealing from somebody I didn't know. And it doesn't get much worse than that, you know? And there was a point in my life where I didn't feel any shame. I didn't feel any shame. You know, it was wake up every day and had to figure out how I was going to get my fix, how I was going to support my habits. You know, when you get into that phase, into that point in your mind, all that other stuff goes out the window. And I know most people don't understand that. They really don't get that. It's not really you that's controlling things when you're in full on addiction. You know, you're kind of like being controlled by your dope, which is your true love, right? Sure, as an addict, you can love your parents, you can love your girl, you can love your kids. You just can't love them more than your dope. And I just really started watching my life fading away. And, you know, I don't come from a bad life. I don't come from a family that was super, super dysfunctional, although there's me and my bro. But, you know, I feel like a lot of the things that happened in my life, the traumas and stuff, kind of created this path for me. And as it created this path, it kind of tore through my family and my personal life. It kind of ripped things up. And you know what happened with my brother kind of tore things up. But I feel like that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, because I made it through that shit. And honestly, shit don't phase me. I don't care. You know, like, sure, do I ever get upset? For sure I get upset. But what I'm able to do at this point in my life is let go. So yeah, you might get me pissed off, but 5, 10 minutes later, I'm over it. I don't hold on to things. I've allowed myself to be free of that anxiety and that stress of always constantly worrying about shit and holding on to grudges and resentment and anger. That's what used to motivate me, you know? Reputation. But now, I got an amazing, beautiful woman that I love very much. And, you know, I just want her to have a great life. She's been through a lot herself, and I just want to create an amazing life for her. And, you know, the last thing I want to do, like I said, is be in prison when my parents pass away. It's something that I don't know if I'd be able to forgive myself for, you know, or any of my siblings, because who knows what could happen. And I feel like, you know, I just want to be a leader. I'm tired of being a follower. I'm tired of being lazy. And I feel like because I feel that way now, I'm driven on some next level. You know, I can't sit still. It's go, 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 go. My brain is constantly working. I have a hard time sleeping at night. I just want to go, go, go. Because I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I'm behind. You know, I feel like because I wasted so much time and so much of my life in prisons and in jails that I'm behind. And it's a bad feeling, you know, especially when you know you're capable, you know, and it's cliche for people to say, oh, everybody around me tells me I could be successful. No, 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 no. I know that I have what it takes to be successful. I don't need anybody around me to tell me that. Regardless of what it is that I do, if I concentrate on something, I will be successful at it. You know, I concentrated real hard on doing time and I was successful at it. I concentrated real hard on getting dope and becoming an addict, and I was super successful at that. Now I've concentrated real hard on getting off all of the hard drugs, and concentrating my life onto something positive. And up to this point, I've been real successful at that. And honestly, I've never felt better in my life, and that is my motivation. You know, a lot of people are driven by financial gains, by buying a house, by getting a car. None of that interests me other than for economical purposes or reasons why I need them. But I'm not driven like that. You know, I'm driven by the smiles of the people I love, and I'm driven by just feeling like I care and I'm considerate to the people around me. That's what motivates me, and that's what drives me every day. You know, and I never used to be that way, but I just feel like because of the decisions that I've made and this and the shame I guess I have, it's like almost like I'm trying to make up for shit. But I genuinely feel like I'm a good person, and I want to do better in my life. And I feel like because of the extremes of what I've gone through in my life, I have a lot to share. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get these videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, helps spread the message, helps spread the word, that would be amazing. And there's a PayPal option if you'd like to donate, help support the channel. The link will be in the description. I share my videos with you so you don't have to experience these things. Obviously, we all go through ups and downs. We all have tough things happen to us in our life because it's all relative. It's all in perspective. And I think when we're pushed up against a wall, when we're backed into a corner, that's when we're the strongest. And I feel like sometimes you have to hit rock bottom, and I was definitely rock bottom. And I wouldn't change things for the world. I have an amazing life, an amazing girl, an amazing relationship, just amazing family, and I just feel good every day about being myself. And that's what matters to me. Love each and every one of you.